Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome to your daily reading. This is for the collective. Whoever comes across this video, there is a message here for you, so stay tuned and see what's going on for the next 24 hours. For whoever comes across this video, messages for the collective for the next 24 hours, February 7th, 2022. So the moon is in Taurus currently. It will be moving into Gemini on the 9th of February. So right now, the energy that we're kind of dealing with is like, there's two different kind of energies. Let me just pull some cards first, and then we'll start to talk about the moon, okay? Messages for the collective. Okay, we have the moth coming out. Messages for the collective, the gazelle. This is, very similar messages that came through in Cancer's weekly reading. So if you have any personal planets in Cancer, you may want to listen to their reading, because literally these two cards are so representative of their reading, which I just did the other day. Okay, and the snake. Oh, wow, I like this. Okay, so Monday, moon is in Taurus. There is the energy of wanting to accomplish a lot, wanting to get shit done, wanting to get active and seeing movement and accomplishing a lot and really recognizing our potential and acting on it and, sticking to plans, writing things down, making a list, checking it twice, crossing shit off the list and getting shit done. And the snake is all about expansion, which I like that a lot. And so this is a great way to start off Monday. It's like, what are you wanting to accomplish for the week ahead? What is it that you need to get done? What are some goals you'd like to set for yourself? And then acting upon them. Now, since the moon's in Taurus, right, there is that really hardworking, dedicated energy for sure. Taurus is also known to be like loving of their comforts, the luxury. There might even be some moments though where there's a little bit of a struggle when it comes to staying motivated, when it comes to staying disciplined and focused. There's kind of like this energy where you may have the temptation to like slack off, to make excuses, to procrastinate. But then when you fall into that energy, you find yourself feeling guilty, you find yourself comparing yourself to other people's journeys, feeling like you're not doing enough, feeling like you're a failure, getting in your head, feeling like what you've done isn't good enough, and like nitpicking it apart. This was a strong message that came through in Cancer's weekly reading, which I just uploaded yesterday. So if you want to listen to that, even if you don't have any personal planets in Cancer, but you're resonating with that message of kind of like comparing yourself, kind of getting in your head, feeling just like way too critical of yourself, definitely listen to Cancer's reading, okay? I don't care what zodiac sign you are. If you kind of resonate with that message this week, whenever you come across this, definitely listen to Cancer's reading, because it was all about that. And the message I passed on to Cancer is like, definitely take this week out to like recharge, get back your mojo, and to give yourself just cut yourself some slack, okay? Because you're doing your best, you're trying your best, and honestly, life's hard, especially these last few years. It's been hard, it's been difficult, it's been a little rocky for the collective, not even a little, a lot. So with the moth and the gazelle, like there's definitely this restlessness kind of energy coming up on Monday, right? It's Monday, it's a new week, we're already in February, oh my god, like time's going by so fast, I feel like I don't have enough time, like just take it one step at a time, you guys. Really just need to get focused, do what you can, do your best, but also cut yourself some slack and know when to rest and know when to take time out to gather your shit together, get back your strength, get back your energy. So finding the balance between acting and resting, right? Action and rest. So definitely keep that in mind and try your best not to compare yourself to others. I know it's easier said than done, but just to practice mindfulness, and you're on your own journey and you are on a completely different path than those around you or those that you are, watching, whether it's someone in your life, a stranger, someone online, I don't care. Everybody's life, everybody's journey is different, and it's important to keep that in mind that, you may look at others around you and you're like, wow, how come I'm not there yet? Or I wish I had that, and kind of feeling this sense of like disappointment or feeling like you're not good enough, or just like, again, kind of what I was just saying, it's like, try to break away from those mindsets. When you find yourself in that mentality, you're really needing to be patient with yourself. You're really needing to be gentle, kind, compassionate to yourself, and nurture yourself this week, okay? This is like for the day, but this is also kind of like tying in for the next week. And so if you're really resonating with that message, like I said, listen to Cancer's reading, because that was coming through so strongly. They also had the gazelle come out in their reading. Okay. Just stay focused. And also with the snake, this is the energy of like possibly seeking a mentor, or I'm almost feeling like some of you are in some sort of community, or there may be the opportunity to get involved in some sort of community where you and others kind of uplift and motivate each other and inspire one another. So there's a little bit of that energy coming through. And the snake also does recommend like getting into some sort of meditation or yoga practice, get your body moving, flowing, easily stretching, you know, that kind of stuff. So those are the animal spirit decks. Those are the animal spirit cards we had for today. Let's grab a couple Work Your Light Oracle for the collective. Whoever comes across this video, what do they need to know for the next 24 hours? Any messages for the collective for the next 24 hours? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for the next 24 hours? Anything that they need to know? We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing and Rewriting the Future. And Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So what I'm feeling from this is like that energy where you are feeling like really hard on yourself. That's probably a cycle that you've been on for a while, and it's about you guys becoming aware of that mindset so that you can rewrite it, so that you can retrain your mind and reprogram yourself and change your future, right? Change your mind, change your life, change your future. And so, yeah, it's like today is allowing you guys to kind of recalibrate your minds and taking ownership and responsibility. Like, hey, I do have the power, I do have the choice, and I can make a difference. I can change my life. I can take leadership. I can take ownership. I can start empowering myself and making better choices, or oh my god, there's like so many distractions, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's like all of a sudden, like I'm in mid-thought, and then like I hear my dog upstairs running. I'm like, oh my god, it's so distracting. So I honestly, like, that thought just like vanished from my brain. So what we're gonna do real quick is get the little book, because it's gone. Like literally what I was gonna say is gone. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of maternal or paternal life, healing trauma from the past that's not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with, but we don't know another way of being, so we continue to play out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing energy can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of your patterns are you ready to break yourself free from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. What old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go? Seek assistance from your support team, tribe, friends, healer, coach, etc. to begin freeing yourself from it now. So maybe that's some sort of like goal that you're setting for yourself this week ahead. And Priestess. The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture towards too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who's your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it's because there's a point in your life you long for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for this exact same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they might even be alongside with you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. How are you being called to step up and lead, and how can you be the leader you wish you had? So perhaps this week ahead, you guys are really being forced to, I know this is like your daily message, but I feel like, ties in for the week ahead. It's like you guys stepping up to take leadership, and as you're taking on this leadership energy, it's also inspiring others around you, and you're helping not only yourself breaking chains of the past and cycles from the past, but you're also helping others alongside. And it's really, I'm feeling like this sense of unity. I really feel this strong sense of unity and like just coming together. Like it just feels really, really positive, you guys. Let me grab one fairy message and then we're gonna wrap this up. Any fairy messages for the collective for the 7th of February 2022? Oh my god, what happened here? There's too many. All right. Any messages for the collective? We have the Maiden, number 14. This is all about childlike energy and having fun and stepping forward and being brave and, really going after what your heart is being called to go after, which is what was coming through in the last daily message, like what are you being called to go towards or something like that. So kind of part 2 of that, which that last reading was a part 2 kind of the other reading. So I like how these daily messages kind of seem to be tied in with one another. It's really interesting. So with the Maiden coming out, these ideas that you are contemplating on, you are procrastinating, you're kind of just sitting on, maybe you're in the early stages, maybe you're already in the thick of it, but just remember to keep nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas. Keep that momentum, consistency is key, and you got to keep on nurturing whatever this is that you have planted, these intentions that you planted, okay? Because it's not just going to sprout overnight. Now, the Maiden, you see, it's like a little kid. A child can't take care of themselves. They need someone to take care of them. They need someone to bathe them, to love them, to teach them, to guide them, right? So that's kind of like you guys need to give yourself that energy. And so even during moments where you are getting in your head, where you are feeling like a failure, you're feeling not good enough, you're feeling like, all these types of ways, you're comparing yourself, treat yourself as like, I'm not saying baby yourself, no, but like, how do I want to word this? Instead of beating yourself up over these things, nurture yourself and have compassion towards yourself like you would with a child. If a child was feeling these things, if you had a child, if you do have a child, right, you know what I'm saying. I don't have a kid, but I'm assuming, right, I have a dog, close enough. She's my baby, but when you find yourself in this energy, you need to treat yourself with kindness as if like a kid was going through it. What would you do to support them? What would you do to make them feel better? Do that for yourself, if that makes sense. I can't seem to find the words right now, but yeah, number 14 adding up to a 5, which is representative of change. So yeah, you guys are focusing on, rewriting your future, taking up some sort of leadership, or really stepping up your game, staying focused, staying determined to not let these fears, these mindsets, these beliefs restrict you or hold you back. It's about breaking that chain and inspiring others to do the same. So I think we're going to leave that there. I hope that this really makes sense. There's a lot of distractions, so it's kind of hard for me to focus right now, but hopefully the message has come across for whoever needs it. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.